What's up, everybody? This is Chieftain, and I'm here with the one and only Blacklight Oni and the very lovable Hiro. And you're watching Laggin Out Season 10.
Oh! Sludge Pop Sticks! Joy!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe at the links below. And don't forget to bang that bell at the top right-hand corner of the screen so you never miss an episode of Laggin' Out. So, guys, we've been around 10 years, right? Well, most of us. We're over 10 years old. And we want to talk about some of the classic games that we
not even
really
5
enjoyed.
minutes in and she flips us the bird.
Wow, 5 minutes in. you know what I mean. Like 10 years, not as far as our ages are concerned, but lagging out. And we wanted to discuss the best games that we particularly enjoyed over the last 10 years. And this is a great subject that Oni and Hiro came up with. So one of you guys want to start off with that. So I'm going to pick you, Hiro. Oh. What are your top 3 games, and talk about the top one that you like out of those 3?
Well, I'm going to make it quick because there are so many good
right.
games that have happened over the last 10 years, and we could probably make a freaking Netflix series on this because, you know...
We could do a live about it.
You know Netflix, how they do their freaking seasons of 5 episodes.
Yeah, definitely.
We could do a Netflix season on this. But no, I'm going to keep it as short as possible.
Cool.
2 hours later.
My first that I'm going to take off the list, I'm going to go by franchises because there's so many that we can talk about as far as video games, franchises, what have you. I'm choosing to go by franchises because I can't pick just one.
Sure, what are they?
So my first one, I'm going to say the Legend of Zelda franchise. It's been around for 30 years. In the last 10 years, they have re-released multiple games, including Twilight Princess, including Skyward Sword, including Wind Waker. And they've remastered the original 64 titles, the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. My personal favorite one out of that franchise, as of right now, to date, is the Breath of the Wild game. We're going to have a clip rolling, I'm sure, of this. But,
yeah, thanks for mentioning it verbally.
Cut it out in post.
But yeah, Breath of the Wild, great. I know someone that just bought the Switch just for that game.
Yeah, I did.
Wow, that's awesome. What were your other ones?
My second that I happen to be rolling across, because in no particular order at the moment, Xenoblade Chronicles, the series. In the last 10 years, you've had Xenoblade Chronicles X and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and its expansion, which was a standalone expansion. I really love this game. It's one of those games that I sunk over 300 hours for each title out of that franchise into. So you know it's got to be good, right? Well, if you like that type of game, then you know it's good.
Get on with it! What's your third one?
My third one, I'm going to just be honest. I was going to say Ghost of Tsushima was my third one, but
yeah,
I just made an entire video about the timeline of this, set of videos on the timeline of this franchise, and I would say Metroid. In the last 10 years, we've had Metroid Dread most recently. We've had Metroid: The Return of Samus. We've had what was the other one? There was another one.
Echoes.
No.
See, I'm learning a lot from the videos that you do.
Well, no, Echoes was Prime 2, which came out
Prime
more
1,
than
2, 3.
Those came out more than
Dread.
10 years ago. That was closer to 20 years ago.
Wasn't it like True
The new one is
M?
Metroid Dread.
What the fuck are you bitches babbling about?
Other M came out in 2010.
I think that was also like a first-person perspective, which was...
Nope, that was a side scroller, actually, completely side scroller. That came out on the Wii. you're probably thinking Metroid Prime 3. Because the only first-person ones that they've done was the Prime series.
And I know that they were source of contentions because it was very different, which...
I enjoyed it. But out of my tops out of those, out of the Metroid series, I can't pick one, I'll be honest. Because I've enjoyed
just
all
like
of
them all.
I've enjoyed all of them. Prime
Awesome.
Metroid Prime, when that first came out on the GameCube, I no-lifed that game. I barely went to school.
That explains a lot from Hiro right there. Great job, Hiro. Queen Bee of Lagging Out Entertainment. What are your top 3 games that you like? I have a feeling that they're all going to be Nintendo like heroes, but go ahead.
No. None of them are
Absolutely
Nintendo.
They're not. Oh,
Well,
wow.
I don't
What are
play
they?
a lot of Nintendo games. Just not my thing. First one I'm going to have to
Okay.
go with is Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning because it was a gift. I had a lot of fun. It actually took me forever to do the main story because I kept getting distracted by the side stories, so that was fun. And it definitely gives you that classic fantasy vibe from original World of Warcraft games where everything's big and showy and glowy and stuff like that. But you didn't get weighed down by you have to stick with a certain class. You're basically given 3 different trees to choose from, and you can modify them however you wish. Completely flexible, really interesting weapon choices, and it's a game I actually beat. All the games on this list are ones I beat. Okay, I don't beat a lot of video games. Usually, I just hold on to them forever. Second one, of course, has to be Doom 2016 because, for starters, a rejuvenation of the Doom franchise that did really well. Usually, games that get rebooted or rejuvenated suck for a lot of reasons, and Bethesda actually didn't fuck it up, so and it was
Nice.
it was different, but it still felt true to the Doom spirit through the music, through the level designs, through the weapons, through revitalizing some of the demonic designs. I understand some of them they couldn't, you can't just release all the good stuff all at once, so
And you know it was good because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was not in the game. He was just in the office.
well, there were some other things to be said about that, but anyways. And then the
Anyway, go ahead.
third one,
Yeah.
I was torn because I was torn between 2 games, but one of them I didn't beat. I haven't beaten it yet, so I can't say I can't say for sure how it ends. Ori and the Blind Forest, I do love you, but it's fucking hard, okay? It's a side-scroller, it's difficult, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, but it's difficult. Third one has to be The Wolf Among Us, because
Ooh,
for
good one.
starters,
That is a good
it was one of the first games you
Made me
gave
think of
as a kind of a handout, like, hey, got some codes if you want one, and I got that one.
That's true.
I haven't played a game like that before, where it's almost a point-and-click adventure, but it doesn't feel childish.
I have no idea what you just said.
Okay, it's
Right.
It's very immersive. I am not familiar enough with the comic series that it is based on to say how true to the continuity it is. But given what I do know, it does explain a few things. It doesn't take anyone out of context. It does kind of stick with the canon of fables, but also
Well, I can give you an answer on that one. It fits into the universe. However, it doesn't follow any specific story
Well,
from
no,
the Fables
'cause it's a prequel.
graphic novels.
Right.
It really doesn't follow anything specifically, but it is very it's very on point with its characterization of all the characters and of the world.
and besides
So
who doesn't
rest
love,
assured,
who doesn't
it is
love
good.
people?
I actually have the first 2 volumes of that comic graphic novel series.
Well,
That was the third one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, that was.
Those are very.
Yeah.
That's a good variety, though. It's a lot. You're a lot more exploratory with your game types compared to me. Oni.
I don't know.
Like mine are just like I want to kill aliens and shit. That's what my thing is. And my three franchises. Since we're doing franchises, I can't believe I forgot those. But Halo, when I was in grad school, Halo came out. So if you can do the math and see how old I am, that was before Xbox Live. So the original Halo came out, but I'm going to talk about Halo 2 because they actually modified it, and I think that was the first game that you were able to play on Xbox Live.
That is accurate.
Thank you. Good. Yes. All right. Halo 4 because of the I liked Halo 4 because of the palette. Gay. And not so much the gameplay, but the palette. I never played a lot of PvP in that for Halo 1 and Halo 2. And of course, if you like Halo, if you like any of the Halos, you're going to like this other game, Destiny, because it's pretty much the same color motif, except it's a it is a first-person shooter, but it also is kind of sandboxy in a way as well, which I kind of liked 1 and 2. With that, not so much the game, yes, and the fact that I got to play with my friends, so it was more community-based. So playing with friends and playing the game was a positive experience, more or less, for me. And my KD was higher in that than the third franchise I'm going to talk about, which is the Call of Duty series, which my brother actually introduced me to when I was playing Halo. He's like, hey, why don't you play this game Call of Duty? I'm like, what the fuck is Call of Duty? So I played the original Modern Warfare series, but the games I selected from this franchise are Black Ops 1 and 2. I seem to like them more for some reason. And Ghosts. It's because I was probably in a gaming community and I was in charge of 500 people. I can always play in a group. And there was always people to play with, and we would like destroy people. Not so much me, but I get carried. But I like the weapons in Black Ops 2 because they were kind of, I think, futuristic, and that's where I met my girlfriend, so that's why I like Black Ops 2. I said, hey, if you ever break up with your boyfriend, give me a call, and she did. That's why I like Black Ops 2.
It's a different type of Black Ops.
Yeah, it's like, and it was such a great thing because, like, I didn't know what she looked like. I just loved her personality, and turned out that she's absolutely gorgeous, but that wasn't really what attracted me to her, and I met her through Call of Duty. Ghost is like my third favorite one, although it's a love-hate relationship. I get fucking pissed in that game. So you see the shirt I have right here. But Call of Duty Ghosts, my friend worked on it. This is actually a staff shirt that he gave me. And I liked it because I like the logo, and again, community-based. But those are the three that we have. What were you guys' favorite games over the past 10 years? Did we get ours right? Did you agree with us? Did you disagree with us? More or less, you probably disagreed with me. But
if you can't tell what my favorite franchise of all time is.
There you go. So let us know what you guys like. What are your favorite movies? Comment below. Don't forget to also like and subscribe. Video games. Video games. Let us know what video games that you like and if you agreed with us. And don't forget to bang that bell in the top right-hand corner of your screen. And on behalf of Blacklight Oni. Well, she's not full of vibrance like she is on the live.
Terribly sorry. I'm a little off today.
She's a little off today. That's okay. And the very beautifully bearded bastard we know is Hiro, showing weapons on the YouTube channel. Fantastic. I am Chieftain, bringing down the entire video. Signing off and lagging out.